What up, y'all? How's everybody doing out there? I hope all is well, and if not, you can get back on track sooner than later, you know what I mean? So you can add to your thing. It's gonna hold in the vibe tonight. Sorry for that interruption. Yeah, I saw the title. This is the only one we have, right? This is the, what can I say this? At least for this avatar, this is the only time this avatar is present in the third dimension. The only mission, the only life, one time. Yeah, one chance. You know, but your frequency, your energy continues and goes on. It's all about information and the information you know and how to control and use your frequency. You know what I'm saying? To understand where we are. We are in the third dimension. We get this one shot, right? When we come back, we'll come back at different forms. That's crazy, right? Because come back as a plant, a freaking blade of grass, an animal, an insect. You can come back in these different forms with the lack of information and not knowing the energy and your frequency. See the trick of the Matrix mind game? Keep it distracted enough so you're not looking into these things and look into your energy and look into yourself and who you are in your frequency. This Matrix mind game have you doing all sorts of things, man. For surviving, living, you calling it your life, your idea of a life, right? But if you're doing something that's not fulfilling to your soul, then what are you doing? Just look at society in general. You know? Look what social engineering did to the culture, to people. You know, to the gods and goddesses on earth. It's like, if you don't have a purpose, or not even don't have a purpose, but if you don't seek and find your purpose, and as powerful as you are, you're going to lead yourself in the wrong direction. You know? Look at all these people that's getting the life himself and getting himself caught up. Right? Doesn't make any sense. Doesn't make any sense. But I think it's part of the social engineering thing. You know, and I'm going to keep it simple based on, like, for example, look at the hip hop, right? How social engineering worked. Hip hop came in, you know, and it was hated at first. And usually what people don't like, you go drawn to see what the hell's going on, what you don't like about it. But they knew with the gods and goddesses presenting these things and creating and coming up with new formulations would capture a lot of people. You know? And I always refer to, like, what you hear, what's going on behind the scenes now in these 2023s. 2000s and up, when we're in 2023 now. When I refer to when you hear what's going on behind the scenes. sometimes, like, by the time you get it, it's too late. You lost and gone. Even though time is a construct of the third dimension that we're in there, we really don't exist. Even in this third dimension, it's all an illusion. It really don't exist. But we're here making sense of everything, right? Just making sense. Get yourself trapped up. But mind control, the social engineering setup, that's what makes it a money game. What's going on is unspoken. Remember, the mind control, right, comes with the social engineering, where scenarios are set up, where the outcome and decisions are made is based on the scenarios that's set up. And society does that to keep it going, but it's all about your energy at the end of the day. We speak about that in numerous videos. With your energy, they want to drain you and have you distracted long enough. So by the time you see the funny business, you'll be weak, not even strong enough to make the necessary changes you need to do to adjust, to understand into this game that you gotta go hard at this game and you gotta play this game to win. You don't know you're in the game, but with information, it's to open your eyes. When you open your eyes, you realize that everything is a lie. Lie to deceive you into this going with the flow, going with everything that's presented in front of you. You know what I'm saying? Even though you realize that something's funny about everything, but it's either you're gonna go with yourself or go with what's already presented in front of you. All the choice is yours. You know? Like, specifically me, I like all the black movies growing up. When I came to the States in '93, I'm assuming I'm moving on reality because one of my favorite movies is Juice. You know? And then we go down the line with Boys in the Hood and The Menaces, and the New Jersey Drive, The Dead Presidents, and all of those things. And now sitting back looking at all those 90s movies, it was all part of the social engineering to get you to feel a certain way and how you look and move a certain way. And none of those movies were conscious movies about life itself. Conscious about individuals' lives. None of those movies were. It's just about your liberty and surviving in this third dimension. Surviving is easy. It's the distractions that's hard. The lying to the misleading information to throw you off. There's so much to discuss, and we got nothing but time. So I'm gonna hold the vibe on every damn thing, man. I'm gonna hold the vibe on everything. You know why? Because this is my one chance. We have at it. It's one chance to see this avatar in this world. You know what I mean? My energy frequency is gonna come through in other ways. I got kids. I got four kids. You know? So my energy frequency is spreading out. But for my avatar, this is the one time. So with my time, I'm I'm just gonna be holding vibes and everything and getting it out there. With my creative abilities, you never know what's gonna come. You know, me, I'm working on my LGE, the merch and stuff. I'm working on the merch. I'm learning to understand all the YouTube stuff. We're gonna have the store soon. You know what I mean? That like anything you see me wearing, like the eye, let me know your size, what color shirt, and we'll hook you up. You know what I mean? So everything is in progress, and everything is a work in progress. But in order for it to become, you have to learn, and you have to go and just get at it and jump right into it, and do it and learn as much as you can for your understanding to present and be. You know what I mean? The choice is yours. Like, what you want to be, what you want to do. Just live and go with the flow. Well, see where it's flowing to. If you're not paying attention, you know, you're gonna fall right off the cliff of the water. You're gonna settle into a pond and build. Genuine style, yo. And this third dimension is what can I say? You know, it's like we're jumping it and now we're in it. We're trapped in it. You do want to get trapped in the trap. That's a whole nother level of life. But that's on everyone in general. I just don't understand what can I say? It is what it is, and I mean, people gonna be how things is set up for them to be, or less individuals realize the setup is not particularly for them. You know what I mean? If you're not vibing on that wave, why would you roll that way? That's just like going with the crowd. You're not feeling it, but hey, the crowd is doing this, so you want to be with the crowd. But you can be with the crowd, I can go with the few. That's on the same wave and same frequency as you. You know? Because we ain't trapped in the third dimension. It's about getting out, but are we going to stay trapped in the third dimension? Because remember, there's a reincarnation loop. Now I'm hearing that you can even be on the astral plane without even reincarnating back in the physical form, but you're going to stay in the spiritual form in the astral plane and just live there. You don't want to ascend and you don't want to come back. But wouldn't that be just you and your imagination? That's a dream world, the astral plane. The different dimensions that your frequency exists in. You know what I'm saying? So it was like, if you get stay in the astral plane, obviously there's different ascensions to this thing. There's different ascensions to existence. You have to decide what you want to do. But that's the information, though. You know what I'm saying? That's the maze of existence, of life itself. The dimensions that we are in and around. Remember, we don't know much, but the ancients do, so the information is there. And the beautifulest thing is in the atmosphere. I mentioned it a bunch of times, and other people have been pointing that out. The information is in the atmosphere. So, are you going to receive? You're open to receive the information, because remember, you have to ask a question to get the answer. You know what I'm saying? You have to ask that question and have that question, and the answer is going to come. It's what you about, what you're on, the third dimension. You know what I'm saying? There's so much things, so much in every direction, good, bad, or indifferent. So much. Question is what you gonna do. It's all on you and what you gonna use your one time for. What what you're gonna use it one time for. Especially if you're feeling a certain vibe, you're gonna vibe with other people as well, or just keep that vibe to yourself. CLP, choose to vibe with other people. So when we're watching my video, you know what I'm saying? Drop a comment if you're vibing. You know, shit. Let me know what you're about in this third dimension. I'm producer P, ClpgotBeats, and all of that. I produce these videos, and different sounds and instrumentals and all of that, and produce different ideas. But nothing is new. Everything is all in existence. You know. So for my short time here, I can just come up with some stuff and on the Vibe Podcast. It is what it is right now. That's where we're at. You know what I mean? I'm gonna keep learning and keep building and adding to this thing, and y'all should do the same. You can see what happens in the next 5, 10, 15, 20 years. But it's all love. It's all 100. It's all love for understanding life. Get to the different ascensions. You don't want to stay on one level. You know what I'm saying? It's the experience, the journey. That mind control stuff is rare, yo. True lies indeed, yo. True lies, because it's all parts of the mind control and the overall control. It's all jumbled up. No one knows what's the truth, what's the real truth. So you have to make sense of it when that information comes to you that you're receiving, you're downloading. Once you make sense of it, it is what it is. And everything is backwards. So it almost seems like what we learned up to this point, up to 2000, and not 2020, 23, we have to disregard all of that. With the information that's out now. And it's crazy that all this information been out, but it was just like waiting at times to come out. But then again, right? If you've been feeling vibrations for a long time, it's an atmosphere. But if you don't understand that and you don't know that, you just want to be feeling the vibe. And as you can see, there's a lot of conscious people in this world. Do a lot of conscious things and present a lot of conscious information. Now we know why. You know what I mean? So on that note, I'm catching on this vibe. Probably gonna have a part 2 to this, because look, this is one journey, this one time. 100. Catch you on the next one.